everyone, and welcome into Drums by Liz. Welcome into Drums by Liz. Glad you could join us for lots of happy drumming. Okay, hey, today we're exploring a little idea. It's a bounce, feel, groove, okay? I did a little example or a lesson on it last week. We're now expanding on this idea, okay? The idea was based around a 21 Pilots song, actually. A student brought it in. The song was called Stressed Out. Got like billions of views. So we kind of analyzed it and I tweaked it a little bit and we played around with it. We found all these cool ways that we could expand upon the idea. Okay, so the basic idea is, and we're feeling it like it's a bounce groove, okay? So everything's based on 6 notes, triplet, 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 triplet. We're gonna feel that underlying triplet feel there, okay? So 1, 2, opening up the hi-hat on the and there, okay? Now, if that was straight time, that would be 1, 2, 3, and 40, and 1, 2, 3, and 40, and bounce. Okay, and then, yeah, we're gonna put the and on the hi-hat there at the end, okay? So, notice the difference there. Be able to feel that and be able to bounce your rhythms. Then I played it left lead for the second measure of a 4-bar phrase there. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and so a bunch of different ways I played that 4th beat. Less or more, okay? Less is more. All right, so anyways, then we would play that as our second measure. Third measure, I come back in and we're playing a little bit more beefed up groove. So 1, 2, triplet, triplet, and 4, and 1, 2, triplet, triplet, and 4, and. So 8th notes for the first two, for the first beat. 1 and 2, and then we jump into triplet figures for the and of 2, and then the first half of 3. We're using right, right, left. So then 1 and 2, triplet, triplet, and 4, and. Okay, we could play it like that, or you could just play it as 4 and if you want to come back to simpler 8th notes there, okay? Bass notes then get put in as 1, 2, triplet, right there on that last note on the left there. And then we have to double back, triplet, triplet, and triplet, triplet, and. So we're catching the last beat of 2 into the downbeat of 3. So 1, 2, triplet, triplet, and 1, 2, triplet, and. Okay, triplet, triplet, and triplet, and, okay? So try to get all those notes in the right spot there, okay? And like I said, when you get to beat 4, 4 up and, 4 up and, or even 4 up and, sounds kind of nice to, tag along the hand there. Okay, so then the last measure there, I was using double paradiddle-diddles into a fill-in that I was doing, and then we're going to use paradiddle-diddles back into altering the groove a little bit. So then you could play it as triplet, 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 triplet. If I watered down that part, okay, and we just thought about your hand part. Okay, why don't we put in the snare? I'll put in one bass note on beat 1, okay? So then it's triplet, 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 okay, so then the time before this last time, I played just 3 and on the bass drum and beat 1. This time we did everything. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Okay, kind of counting that last part as 4, and. You could think of it as triplet and, and. You could think of it like that too, okay? So we've got that as an opportunity for ourselves, right? And that sounds really nice, okay? To me, that beautifies things, and that can even be used as kind of a, it's not really a fill-in, but like a filler groove, a little bit beefed up groove there, okay? And then, like I said, sometimes I was just coming off the 4th measure. All right, so the whole idea is a 4-bar phrase. First measure starts nice and easy, 8th note. Second measure, we invert to the left. Third measure, we beef up the groove a little bit by adding these triplet figures, right, left, sticking that we're using. And then the 4th measure, we can pick and choose. Do we want to do this filler kind of groove, or do we want to do a little fill-in, okay? And I was just doing random things with, like I said, paradiddle-diddle stickings. And yeah, sometimes I would come off into double paradiddle stickings or just singular stickings. So it just, you can vary what you're doing there, okay? Maybe some of the fill-ins were okay, just as little examples. A lot of times when you're playing those paradiddle-diddles, take your right hand and move it. It's usually easier for most of us being right-handed. So that's kind of a nice one. Or you could even, start on your snare. A really nice pattern is to start on your snare. That's really kind of nice. It has nice variation within it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So the first sextuplet, you could think 3 and 4, kind of like the middle of that sextuplet. 1. There's your double notes. Then the next sextuplet, you start on the downbeat with that nice right hand, and then you would end on those last. So we're putting all of those notes somewhere. We've got the first note, we've got those 3rd and 4th notes, or 3rd and 4th notes, and then the 5th and 6th notes, okay? The only one we didn't do was the 2nd note, okay? Because 2nd place is the first loser. You ever have that? I used to have a t-shirt, 2nd place, the first loser. Okay, so anyways, so we've got all of that to explore, okay? Nice fill-ins. Right, okay, so again, you can excerpt things, take what you learned here today and be like, okay, well, that's a new fill-in for me that I could play with a regular rock groove too, right? So everything should be expandable and usable, okay, in some sort of market for ourselves. All right, everybody. Hey, thanks a lot for all the support. I appreciate all of the likes, the shares, the subs. My channel's growing at a snail's pace, okay? I don't have a ton of time to do this in life. And yes, I know it's lacking, and I know I have to have music, you know, down below. So I hope soon that I can finally escalate myself to the next level and help all of you in the same stroke of the pen kind of thing. Okay, everyone. Best wishes. Hang in there. Enjoy the drumming life. Okay, it's the only way to be. Take care.